Hello, today we're talking about percentages and decimals. In business, percentages are used all the time. For example, food cost, labor cost, beverage cost, and they're even on the income statement and balance sheet. They also come into play when we're costing out recipes, so you must be or become comfortable and familiar with percentages. Now, changing a percentage to a decimal, sometimes we want to use the percentage format of a number, and other times the decimal representation of that number. So we have to do sometimes some converting. So for example, 29% will be equal to 0.29, or 34.4% will be equal to 0.344. When answering a question, you must convert the decimal to a percentage. For example, 0.477 would equal 47.7%. We wouldn't say our labor cost is 0.477. We would say our labor cost is 47.7%. Now, in many math problems or financial word problems, there are usually three parts to that, in which you're only given two. The three parts are the portion or the part, the base or the whole, and the rate or the percentage. And in order to figure it out, you would have to have two parts, or two of those three numbers, because you can't do the calculation. And then you must determine, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to multiply it, or am I going to divide those two numbers to get that third number? Now I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful tool that can help you keep the numbers and the calculations straight in your head and always know how to successfully do the calculations. It is the solving triangle, also known as the part-base-rate triangle. The base, which is at the bottom left of the triangle, is identified as the whole or the total available. If you see the word total, that is an indication that it is the base. For example, total bill for dinner was $150. The total sales for the evening was $4,500. Now, the portion, or the part, is located at the top of the triangle and is a part of the whole. For example, the bill was $150, that's our total, and the guest leaves $30 tip, well, that is part of that whole. Cost will always be associated with portion, so it is part of the base or the total. In word problems, look for the word is or equals. And now the third one is the rate, which is the percentage that corresponds to the whole, and it could be written as a percentage or a decimal. For example, a gratuity of $30, which is our part, on a $150 check, which is our total, would be 20%. Or $1,725 in labor dollars is 38.3% of the $4,500 in total sales. The rate or percentage is usually the easiest to identify. In word problems, look for the word percent or percentage. So in review, the three parts are easily understood when represented as a triangle, the PBR. The base or the whole, the part or the portion, and the rate or the percentage. So let's do a couple of examples to see it in action. So a recipe costs a food service operation $3.50 to prepare, and the business wants to maintain a 28% food cost. What is the minimum sales price that must be charged to maintain the desired food cost percentage? Well, the question is, what is the sales price? And if we remember, sales is always the base, so that is what we're trying to find. This also means we must already have the other two in order to solve it. So you can see, what is the portion? $3.50. What is the rate? Well, it's telling us it wants a 28% food cost. So if we don't know, do we multiply, do we divide? We can put them into our triangle, have our portion. They told us what that is. They told us the rate. So now they're above, so we're going to divide 3.5 divided by 28, and that equals $12.50. So now we know our sales price of that item that cost us $3.50 to prepare to maintain a 28% food cost there. All right, let's do another quick one. 8% of $132 is what? Okay, well, do we have the base? Yes. Of, remember that word, so it's 132. It's our total base. So we know that's going to go down in the bottom left. Do we have the portion? No, but we do have the rate. We can see that clearly 8%. Plug it into our triangle, 132, and 8%. Since they're across, we're going to multiply. So we take 132, multiplied by 0.08, if converted our percentage to a decimal, and that gives us $10.56, is 8% of 132. So as you just saw in these examples, the PBR triangle can really be your friend, helping you through any math problem.